Hello everyone, today I'm going to be giving you a review of Gone Girl. It'll be a review slash discussion. If I'm honest, I didn't really like it. I liked certain parts but not others. And that's going to sound really weird because everybody really liked this book, and I picked it up in Tesco before the film came out. Now Tesco is a big supermarket chain in the UK. It's basically like a Walmart. I picked it up in there for £3.85 at the time, but you know, I picked it up because I actually wanted to know what the hype was about before I actually went round and seen the film. Didn't get round to seeing the film. I only picked it up this year, so this is one of my 15 for 2015 off my TBR. Yeah, I had some serious issues. Basically, it's about this couple, Nick and Amy, how their relationship just sort of crumbles around them because of a couple of things. They both lose their jobs, that kind of thing. They have to move back to where Nick's from, and it all just sort of spirals out of there. And one day Amy goes missing, and that is where this book is supposed to start from. I can't really delve into it much further without giving spoilers away because everything sort of interlinks really well. Amy is from a more posh family than Nick, or that's how it appears anyway, but that shouldn't put you off. It didn't put me off. It was just sort of Amy's mannerisms that put me off. I mean, it was a very good book, I just didn't enjoy it as much as I'd hoped. Sadly, not all reviews can be spoiler free, so from this point onwards it will not be spoiler free. I may delve into some spoilers, I may not. I do not know yet. I do not know where this video is going, but we shall see. However, if you've seen the film and you want to know about the book because you haven't read the book yet, feel free to keep watching. If you want to be really nebby and see how my spoilered review goes, then keep watching. If not, I do have another video that I uploaded recently about Barter Boots. Go check that one out in the meantime. Go on. If you don't want to know about it really, go on, get yourself away. It's time for spoilers. Now I'm going to go on with a non-spoiler free review. In case you missed my warnings just before, you know, this may have spoilers in it, so if I do mention things that you didn't know because you haven't read it, don't blame me because I haven't. It's not like I haven't warned you. Now, I really didn't like Amy at all in this book. So many issues. I mean, her parents basically had her and made money from having her because she was their miracle baby. Completely understand them having their miracle baby and cherishing their miracle baby, but it's almost as if they didn't really cherish her, and it's because of them almost that she's sort of bordering this way, because she craves attention, she craves to be someone else that nobody really knows. I mean, I think I was about, whereabouts was I? I think I got to just over 100 pages and I kind of figured out the ending already. I mean, I was texting Wonderness, and that's Vanessa to me, and I was saying, you know, I know how this ends. It's going to end the way I think it's going to end, and I'm going to hate it, and I did. She fakes her pregnancy, which I really thought was awful. I thought it was a very poor move. Cleverly carried out, mind. I mean, all her moves, yes, granted, very cleverly done and cleverly thought out, but very poorly. The whole idea was a very poor idea, in the sense of, you're going to fake it, you're going to run away, you're going to make it look like your husband bumped you off for your, you know, just for the sake of bumping you off because he couldn't take you anymore. But to be honest, if I was Nick, I probably would have killed you by now, Amy, I'm not gonna lie. You know, you were completely unreasonable, you were very spoiled in the sense of you didn't have to wish for anything when you were growing up. You had everything you could dream of, because of the revenue of the Amazing Amy books, and then you go to Nick, who genuinely wants to shower you with love, and it just didn't work. And then we have, I just really did not like Amy's character at all. She came across as very spoiled, very sort of, everything had to be about her. She was the centre of everyone's earth. She was the person everyone gravitated towards. She was a massive faker, and I just really didn't like her character at all. However, Nick, on the other hand, I really did feel for the guy. I mean, you know, I wouldn't know how to act if my partner went missing. You know, I would be beside myself, but I'd have to put on a brave face for the cameras, which is kind of what he did. And he did want her back, but wanting her back for the wrong reasons, for the sake of wanting to kill her. And at that point, I didn't connect with Nick as much. I connected more with Mick. Who's Nick? I connected more with Nick than I did with Amy. But when Amy comes home and he strangles her to the point where she's like practically blue and dying anyway, there was a sense of me going, good on you, but then there was also a sense of, this is her getting what she wants regardless. Like, you know, you'd still be in prison for murdering her, but this time you'd actually murder her. But Nick was a very, very, very good character. I really enjoyed Nick's character. And I also had Ben Affleck in my mind the whole way through because of him being the actor that plays Nick. So, all in all, I gave this book 3 out of 5 stars, I think. I wrote an actual review for it as well, which I'll put in the description down below. But this is my first video review / discussion on a book that I've read before. I've only blogged previously, so I don't really know where else to go with this other than didn't really like it. I've only filmed this reaction video to me reading this book because everybody else that I've seen read it has loved it, and I just didn't enjoy it, and I wanted to get that out there. I wanted people to know that if you don't like it, it's okay. It's no big deal. So yeah, that was it really. I'm currently reading All the Light We Cannot See by Anthony Doerr, which you are currently propped up on, and I will be providing a video review for that when I get round to finishing it, because I'm not even 100 pages in yet, but I am loving it. A lot better than I loved this one. I don't know if thriller's just not my genre or what, but yeah,